My name is Dr. David Amudavi. I'm the Executive Director of Biovision Africa Trust. My organization is founded to support farmers on this African continent in terms of making information and knowledge available for farmers to improve their production and the productivity and help address some of the challenges that the farmers are facing. Today, we are very privileged to launch phase 3 of an important initiative that we started 6 years ago on this continent. This initiative, we refer to it as the Knowledge Center for Agroecology and Organic Agriculture. It has 5 regional knowledge hubs covering the whole of Africa. And today we have been launching our phase 3 for the Knowledge Hub for Eastern Africa that covers Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Madagascar. Indeed, we are building on phase 1 and 2, where this particular project for the whole continent, having been supported by the German government through the Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, worth investment of over 30 million euros to support farmers on this continent, to support research to be conducted, to support farmers, to provide solutions to some of the challenges the farmers face, and more so focusing on how we can improve organic agriculture and also ecological organic agriculture, which is basically the safest way to conduct business of agriculture. Now, within this project, we've been able to reach millions of farmers on this continent by getting information and putting it in a way that it's available for farmers to use to improve their crop production, to improve their livestock production, and very importantly, to improve their soils. Most African farmer soils have become very, very poor and less productive. And the methods that we are encouraging are those methods that help to improve the health of the soil. And that is why we keep talking about how to improve the health of the soil in order for the soil to feed us, in order for the soils to make the farmers produce more food for all of us. Indeed, we know food is an important issue on the African continent. Over 800 million people are food insecure. They don't have enough food. So programs like this one that are being supported by our development partners, some of our donors, and working very closely with our governments and government organizations to reach the farmers, to link farmers also to markets for the produce that they are producing, to enable farmers to make money and take kids to school, and also enable some of the children to get training for different professions and different entrepreneurships. This becomes one of the important aspects that agriculture can do. And today, therefore, we are happy and pleased to launch our phase 3, which is building on phase 1 and 2, having started in 2019. And this 6th year, we begin our next phase 3, which will go up to almost the end of next year. But again, this is going to be the foundation for a bigger program that we want to ensure that it makes farmers value their agriculture. It makes farmers see the produce they're making. It makes farmers to add value to their produce. And it makes farmers to feel strongly connected to markets, to be able to make money and have a decent living. For sure, we say that the right to food is a moral right, and farmers are contributing to this, and the initiatives like the one we are having now, the Knowledge Hub for Eastern Africa, is going to contribute towards this. And the way we are going to do it is we are going to train extension people, those who are in government, those who are working for NGOs, and those who are even individuals who are ready to work with farmers, to equip them with skills and knowledge that they can use to reach and serve farmers. We also want to ensure that the farmers ensure they do not waste food. We are therefore going to invest more into programs that can ensure what would have gone into waste becomes valuable products. For some, and especially young people, very enterprising interventions are coming up to make business out of agriculture. And we want to ensure that this program supports young people, not only the farmers, but young people as well. to make a living and find that agriculture is an important source of employment for them too. And by so doing, this new initiative, which is funded and supported by the German government, and which also our own governments on the continent support through the various institutions that are working for farmers, will go a long way in contributing to some of the major goals that the Comprehensive Africa Development Program that we call CADIP aims at achieving on this African continent. The CADIP program, and especially the recently launched one for the next 10 years, what we call the Kampala Declaration, it has important aspirations to support the development of the organic sector, to support what we call the overall food systems, which has to do with production, processing, marketing, and linking all these activities to trade in order to generate jobs for people, in order to generate incomes for farm families and the whole countries, to improve the economies, and also to ensure that our resources are sustainably utilized. And by so doing, will also create opportunities for more jobs in very decent enterprises generated through agriculture. So phase 3 of the Knowledge Hub for Organic Agriculture and Agroecology is going to go a long way in supporting efforts of various governments on this continent. Thank you very much. We appreciate our farmers and all our development partners.
We won a case, the agroecology stakeholders won a case, and it was taken back to the stakeholders, to the drawing board, to look at the rights of farmers in regards to farmer managed seed systems. And what we are talking about is farmers have a right to manage the traditional seeds or the farmer managed seed systems. And what we need to know is that 90% of our farmers here in Kenya and in Africa, 90% actually use farmer managed seed systems in their farms. They're not using the hybrid seeds. And therefore, we want a situation, a shift, where the government promotes the farmer managed systems, where farmers can share, where farmers can, preserve and actually be trained, their capacity improved in regards to selection and the preservation of the farmer managed seed systems. Thank you.
My name is Francis Nsanga, and I'm the project manager for the Knowledge Hub for Organic Agriculture and Agroecology in Eastern Africa. It is a project in 5 countries, here in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Madagascar. Today, we launched the 3rd phase of the project after completing 2 very successful phases, phase 1 and 2. This project started way back in 2019, and today when we launch the 3rd phase, we have a refreshed focus areas of the project that include knowledge management, market development, and entrepreneurship, linkages and networking, policy and advocacy, plus capacity building of our partners. So today we look forward with renewed energy to focus on how we can address the challenges of climate change, the challenges of using non-bio inputs for agriculture, and we want to work with more farmers in the region to adopt agroecological practices and produce healthier food for the communities we live with. So thank you very much for coming to our launch, and we are looking forward to very, very successful implementation of this phase 3.